Mr. Tran. So I was gonna thank you for being here. I was gonna ask you a few questions.
All right, thank you, Jasper. Thanks for interviewing me.
You're welcome. So what classes are you currently teaching at Basis Period?
Well, I teach two classes, AP US Government and Politics, and also AP US History.
So in AP Government, what is your most favorite topic?
Oh, my most favorite topic is has to be the Constitution, and I also like to really teach the one branch of government, and that is the judicial branch. Is also one of my favorite topics to teach.
So in AP US History, what's your favorite topic in that?
Well, AP US History covers 1492 all the way to modern American history. My most favorite, the one that I love to teach, was really doing the founding period, the period of the American Revolution, and of course the creation of the Constitution. And I like the 1950s and the 1960s also because of the affluence in the United States and also because of the civil rights movement.
Okay. So how long have you been teaching at Basis?
Well, I've been here since Basis first opened its door, 2011. So this is 10 years for me.
Cool. So what is your favorite part of teaching?
My favorite part of teaching has to be the student, the kids that I were able to develop. And I think teaching is not something that I get to see right away, but years later when the student left Basis and went on to great things, you know, they so many of them left me and really filled me with pride. The fact that I played a role in their educations and their development and their growth, really that's the purpose of teaching for me.
Okay, so if you couldn't be a teacher, then what would be your profession?
Oh, it's easy, pilot. I love airplanes and I really love flying, yes.
So so what is your hobby? Like, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies, if I, well, I am what you call an aviation geek. I like to take pictures of airplanes. I like to go to the airport and watch airplanes and see planes take off and landing. Yeah. And in my spare time, I also fly the flight simulator at home.
Cool. So do you play any video games?
So yeah, you can call Flight Simulator a video game, yes.
Okay, so if you could change one thing at Basis, what would it be?
Oh, then not to require you guys to take all AP classes, but to give you a choice of which AP class you would want to take. So for example, I see in the history department, we are beginning to move in that direction. So there is this year, basically Oya has a History Academy course, and that would replace APUSH, AP US History. So for students who prefer not to take AP US History, they should have a different option. And so I'm glad that the school offered that option this year.
Okay, so what is the best experience that you have had at Basis?
The best experience, seeing the accomplishment of my students has to be the support of the parents that the parents have for the students here at this school. This school received lots of, the parents are really supportive through their boosters, and the parents made organized many different lunches on many occasions for us. And the best thing about Basis is the ability to teach really kids that learn at a very high level. The fact that there are no disciplinary problems. After 10 years here, I never sent anybody down to see Mr. Boji. And on the overall, I think the kids want to be here and they really, really work hard, even though the materials are very difficult. But kids here strive more so than at many other schools.
So what do you think about the current government?
What do I think about the current government? What do you mean about the current government?
Like, what do you think about the state of government right now?
I think our government is in a little bit of chaos. I think the disagreement within the Democratic parties about government spending, about the infrastructure, and about what kind of goals that we need to be working on, especially the 3.5 trillion budget that the Democrats are trying to pass. hope I should get together to try to come to a number in terms of how much of this package the government should be spending. But I think the programs are good. I'm in support of those programs. In this $3.5 trillion, there's a proposal for free pre-K. There's proposal for free community college education. So I think those are good.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.